Gonna give you your daily yoga. So hope you guys are all doing really well, and yeah, let's get onto your mat. If you do have a block or a pillow, grab that too. So come onto your mat, and if you do have a block, let's set it up. Have a block underneath your hips. I just think it's really nice to have it underneath your hips and have your hips a little bit raised so you can put your shins on the ground. Nice long spine. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Have your palms gently on your knees to start with, and close your eyes. Nose. Nice easy breaths. Turn down, just bringing the awareness internal, seeing how your body feels. Slow, just being aware of what's going on in your body. Your breaths just a little bit deeper. Your mouth, just letting your shoulders go down, and then 2 more nice cleansing breaths. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, inhale through your nose, and then tilt your chin down just a little bit more. Lengthen your neck, lengthen your back. Keep your eyes closed, but bring your palms facing up and your forefinger and your thumb to touch. Just closing that line of energy. Closer to the sides of your waist. A little bit deeper, a little bit more full. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen your spine a little bit more, and set your intention for your practice today. Anything that you're working on, and just obviously taking care of your body, your health, your mind. You can come off your block, you can set it to the side just in case you want it. Roll onto your seat. Have a nice, easy cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your knees. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Right to the side, and then roll your shoulders back and forward. So a bigger lever. Back and forth, back and forth. See if you can feel your shoulder blades come together a little bit. Into the sky. Twist over to your left-hand side. Look over your shoulder. Always incorporating these twists in the morning. I think they're awesome. Back up and over to your other side. Nice big twist. Another breath here. Arms all the way up. Extend your legs out and bring your hands forward. You can bend your knees a little bit. This feels coming forward. Flex your feet. You can come onto your elbows and just give yourself a little bit of a stretch here wherever feels good. Maybe tilt your hips, flatten your spine. And if you're up here, just make sure, this is also another one to sit on the block, which is kind of nice. If you feel like your lower spine's rounded, really see if you can get your hands behind your back and open up your heart and your chest and come forward like this instead of coming forward and rounding. So again, just kind of getting in a little bit to the groin area, maybe having your shoulders a little bit further forward. Just take a few more breaths. Up. Bring your left foot into the inside of your leg, extend your arms into the sky, and arch over into your right hand side. Take another nice deep breath. all the way up and switch legs. Right heel in, coming over into your left hand side. Take another nice deep breath. And feeling it through the side body. All the way back to your center. Extend your legs out to the side again. Bring your hands back. It can be about a 90-degree angle. We're just going to get into a little bit of the hips. And bring the bottoms of your feet together, Baddha Konasana, and extend your legs forward. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, a little bit of pace, and extend your legs out. Bottoms of your feet together, extend your legs forward. Nice long spine when you do this. Bottoms of your feet together, extend out. 3 more rounds. Bottoms of your feet together. Extend forward. Bottoms of your feet. Bottoms of your feet. Some for your hips. Bottoms of your feet. Extend. And this one from Rodney Yee. Love that guy. Bottoms of your feet. Extend forward. Bottoms of your feet. Extend. Just do one more. Bottoms of your feet. And then now this time come forward. You can round your spine when you come forward. You can even sit your hips back and just allow your head to come down. And really round your spine like a big rainbow from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. See if you can reach your nose to your toes and really spread your shoulder blades apart. I even have my elbows on the ground. Don't really worry too much about your hips. They're just gonna do what they do. Your back. All the way up. Extend your legs out. This time extend your legs out as far as you can in the sort of the practice, which might be a little different. And then if you want, either sit on a block or have your hands behind your back. And you can even come forward as far as you'd like. You can come onto your forearms, you can come all the way down into the ground, whatever feels good here, but just really see if you can tilt your pelvis forward. And just breathe in and out through your nose. Hopefully, you may be a little bit forward after a little hip stretch. Back up, bring your legs together, bend your knees, extend your arms to the sky. This time we're rounding again. Come forward, slide your elbows underneath your knees and extend your legs forward. Again, you're rounding. If you feel like your hamstrings or everything's kind of stretched out at this point, especially if you're doing it later in the day, maybe you can bring your hands to the outside of your feet and extend your spine forward. But again, just being kind to your hamstrings is more about your back. You'll probably feel it a little bit in the meat of the hamstring if your knees are bent. Forward, take another nice deep breath. All the way up. Bring your hands back. One more time with the hips. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. And extend up. Bottoms of your feet. And extend forward. Give them a little bit of a shake. Cross your ankles. Come onto all fours. Spread and fan your fingers. Have the tops of your feet on the ground. 3 cat and cows. Exhale, arch your back, look towards your belly. Inhale, look up, crown of your head comes up. Exhale, arch your back. I love these. Arch your back, look towards your belly. And inhale, come up. Paw your hands back so your fingertips are towards your knees. Okay? Which feels awesome on my wrists, but be careful of your wrists too. You really want to have, if your shoulders are back a little bit, obviously you're getting more of a stretch. If your shoulders are forward, less of a stretch. See if you can get somewhere in the middle and then extend your right leg back and your heel comes back. So maybe your shoulders are a little bit back and you're giving your wrists a little bit more of a stretch. If this is too much at any point, just bring your fingertips forward in the normal position. Take another breath here. This also opens up that space across your chest. And come back to your center. Paw your hands forward. Curl your toes under. Sit back on your heels and roll out your wrists. And the other direction. Give them a little bit of a shake. come onto all fours. And if it feels okay, you can either put your hands out to the side, which is a little bit easier, so it gives you kind of an opening through the heart of the chest, or you can palm your hands back again. Extend your left leg back to your toes, reach your heel back and give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Come onto your fingertips this time. So you have nice little spider hands, curl your toes under, and then rock back and forth onto your heels. If that feels okay. Again, we're building a little bit of strength in the wrists as well. Here in the fingers. And then sit back onto your heels and extend your arms into the sky. Lower your hands to heart center. And then see if you can bring one or both knees off the ground into your toe squat. Take another nice deep breath here. All the way up, bring your hands all the way up, extend your legs, extend your legs, extend your legs. Toes, heels up, heels up, heels up. Lower your heels to the ground, lower your hands to heart center. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back forward, bend your knees, round yourself all the way up. Raise your arms into the sky, look up, lower your hands to heart center. 4 more house sun salutations. You guys know this is my favorite. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. It just strengthens everything. Strengthens your core, inhale, halfway lift. Extends your hamstrings, come all the way forward, soften your knees. Helps your quads roll all the way up. Raise your arms into the sky. Look up, gets into the shoulders and the neck, lower your hands to heart center. 3 more, inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, pull your shoulder blades together and come all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten out your legs, flex your quads, tone your core, exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, round up, raise your arms into the sky, look up, lower your hands to heart center. 2 more times, breath, inhale. Exhale, fold. Exhale, fold, and roll all the way up. Raise your arms into the sky, look up. Lower your hands to heart center. 1 more. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and bend. Round yourself up. Raise your arms into the sky, look up. Lower your hands to heart center. Interlace your fingers. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. I'll turn towards you. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Arch over to your left-hand side. Come back to your center and then over to your other side. Look up. Interlace your hands behind your back, open up your heart and your chest, bend your knees, and come forward into your forward fold. Your feet can be as wide as you'd like, doesn't matter to me. Allow your head to come down. Take a few more breaths. Down. Walk yourself all the way forward into your high plank. Make it nice and wide. Your pinkies are touching the sides of your mat and your feet are as wide as the mat. Take another nice deep breath and then come down onto your knees. Bring the heels of your hands in and roll out your spine. So I want you actually just to think about your spine. Sometimes we talk about the digestive system and the hips, but just see if you can just kind of roll out your actual back. If there's anything that needs to be organized, see if you can organize it. Forward and pop yourself into downward dog. Curl your toes under, hips to the sky. Bring your feet as wide as your hips, or maybe together. We've been working on that option as well. You can bend your one knee, bend your other knee. Just get into your shoulders. See how that feels for you today. Down onto all fours. We're gonna heels of your hands back in. Extend your right leg out. Heel is up, pull your belly in. Have the top of your left toes on the ground. Take another nice deep breath, so getting into your glutes. Bend your knee, 90-degree angle, and then extend your leg. 5 of these. Bend your knee, 90-degree angle, extend, bend, extend, and bend, extend. Extend your leg all the way out to the side. Bring your toes down. Bring your left knee out a little bit. Toes in and sit back. Extend your arms all the way forward. Nice big stretch. Bring your another breath. And then thread your right arm underneath your left and come into a twist. Keep your left arm extended forward, but see if you can twist just a little bit. You're really feeling a nice extension on the left side of your body. Up on all fours. And then extend your left leg out. Bring it up. Bend your knee and extend. And bend, extend. 3 more, bend, extend, bend, extend, and bend, extend. Extend your leg all the way out to the side. Keep it up, keep it up. Bring your foot down, toes towards the front of your mat. Bring your right knee out, toes in, sink back into your hips. This foot is on the ground. Extend your arms all the way forward. Nice big stretch in the sides of your waist. Have your forehead come down. Elbows are up. Nice strong arms, and then twist. Bring your left arm through. You can come onto your left ear. Keep your right arm extended. Back up onto your center. Bring your knees underneath your hips and come onto your belly. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Roll your shoulder blades back and down and lift up your heart and your chest. And just into your cobra. Have your shoulders go down first. Feel this in your triceps. Down. Roll your shoulders back down. Come up with your heart and your chest. Again, feeling your arms. Last one. Roll your shoulder blades back down. Lift your heart and your chest. If you'd like, pop up into upward dog. Arms are straight. Shoulders are right over your wrists. Knees. Feet are as wide as your hips. Your mat or pull yourself into your downward dog. Organize yourself. Bend one knee, bend your other knee. Way forward to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip width apart, bend into your knees, round your spine up. Raise your arms into the sky, look up. Lower your hands to heart center. Nice little flow here. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back forward. Shoot your right leg back. Lower your back knee. Raise your arms into the sky. Pick up your back knee. Lower your hands to heart center. Come forward to a 45-degree angle. And then we'll come into tree. So find a focus point. And then come into either a low tree or a high tree. We won't be here for very long. Hold here. Chest. And bring it all the way back into your crescent lunge, knee off the ground. Come forward 45. Look forward, tree. Find your balance. So heel is above or below your knee. And then all the way back into your crescent. Extend your arms to the sky. This time, keep your arms up and come into your tree. First come forward, 45, and then into your tree. Take another nice deep breath. All the way back, crescent. Lower your right hand down, leave your left hand in the sky. Come into your twist. Take another nice deep breath. Down, step back, high plank. Halfway or all the way. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward dog. Hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale all the way up, fingertips to touch, lower your hands to heart center. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full back forward, shoot your left leg back, lower your back knee, raise your arms into the sky. Lower your palms to heart center, bring your back knee off the ground. Right. Shift to a 45-degree angle with your torso and come into your tree. Lower high, find your balance. Another nice deep breath. And kick it back, crescent. Keep your hands at the heart centers. Feel that nice hip flexor stretch here. Nice strong straight back leg, bent front knee. Shift 5 and come back into your tree. And see if your hips, like mine, were going over to the side, see if you can get them organized so your hips are straight across. Hands to heart center. Knee into your chest. And back into your crescent. This time extend your arms to the sky. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Pull in your ribs just slightly. And tree. Your chest and all the way back. Lower your left hand down, leave your right arm in the sky, look up towards your top hand. Take 2. Down, step back, high plank, shift halfway or all the way. Upward dog or cobra, downward dog. Pause here, take 2 more breaths. Your mat. Inhale all the way up, fingertips to touch. Lower your hands to heart center. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank. Shift halfway or all the way. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward dog. Raise your right leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip. If you'd like, drop your left elbow and see if you can straighten up your right hand to come to your fingertips and even open up a little bit more. Take another breath. Back up onto both hands. Straighten out your leg, look towards your hands. Step your back foot forward, warrior 1. Spin your back heels to the ground, raise your arms into the sky. Here. Open your arms out to the side. Pop your back heel up. Wrap your right elbow underneath your left and come into eagle arms. Take another nice deep breath. Shift forward to a 45-degree angle. We're coming into eagle. And you can always kickstand this too. So you're going to come into a kind of a half chair. Bring your knee up and over your right leg. Bring your elbows up so they're in line with your shoulders. Bend into your knees a little bit more. Take another nice deep breath. Chest, straighten out your right leg. Come back into your crescent. Lower your hands down. Straighten out your front leg as much as you'd like. And then extend your right arm to the sky. See if you can keep your hips nice and even. Take another breath here. Bend into your front knee, palms to the ground, high plank, shift forward, halfway or all the way, upward or cobra, downward dog. straight and strong behind you. Bend your knee, open up your hip. If you'd like, drop your right elbow, extend your left arm out to your fingertips, and open it up. Here. I feel like that's just an awesome stretch in your hip flexor. Organize yourself back up into your crazy downward dog. Look towards your hands, step forward, warrior one. Back heel roll, arms to the sky. Take another nice deep breath. Pop your back heel up, extend your arms to the side. You guys know where we're going. Left elbow underneath, eagle your arms. So kind of get sorted here. Elbows are in line with your shoulders, bent front leg. Shift forward to that 45-degree angle just to put more weight in your front leg. And then come forward, see if you can wrap, then bring your elbows up and your spine more straight. Circulation in your legs. Chest, extend your left leg all the way. Come back into your crescent. Extend your arms up to the sky. Lower your hands down. Straighten out your front leg as much as you like. This is kind of a version of revolved triangle if you guys haven't guessed it. You can have your back heel on the ground or popping it off the ground. And then bring your left hand up. See if you can organize your hips. Look up towards your top hand. Take another nice deep breath. See if you can lengthen the sides of your waist. Down, high plank, hold here. Pause here. Take another nice deep breath. Hug your right knee into your chest. Hug your left knee into your chest. One more time, right knee, plank, left knee. Downward dog, child's pose. 3 breaths. Child's pose. Bring your knees apart, your toes together, and then extend your arms forward. Allow your forehead to come down to the ground. Breathe in and out through your nose. Your right hand side. Your left. Curl your toes back under, downward dog. Raise your right leg up and bring it forward to pigeon. Bring your knee towards your wrist and point your toes. Bring your foot so it's in the middle of your mat. Organize your shoulders forward. Get hips down. See if you can grab onto your hips. With or without your hands, come forward. You can make a pillow with your hands. Allow your forehead to come down. Breathe in and out through your nose. If today you'd like the twist, that's a pretty good option for what we've been doing. You can bring your left hand through, so you're looking towards your bent knee, and you can bring your palms together so your forearms are perpendicular with the mat. Namaste. Doing that your hips don't tilt to one side. I find that this actually gives me a little bit more balance here. Whatever feels good here. Just make sure it doesn't hurt your knees. Take another few breaths. Untwist. Come up onto your fingertips. Bring your hands either by your knee or by your hips. And if you'd like, bend your back knee. This today, see if you can reach opposite hand, opposite foot. So reach your right arm out and then back. And you can grab inside or outside. See if you can come twist here. good. You can see if you can grab both. I like to push the top of the foot into my hand so it opens up my shoulders here. It does help to look forward. And then allow your foot to come down. Bring your palms to the ground. And then wiggle yourself out however you want. You can pretty much just move in your downward dog. You can kick your foot up into the sky again, kind of wiggle around. Leg up into pigeon on the left-hand side. Bring your knee into your wrist, toes pointed. Press into your hands, look forward. See if you can grab onto your hips. One side's gonna be a little different, I have to reorganize. Hands come forward, pillow with your hands. This is an awesome choice. Here too. If you have really tight hips, or if for any reason this hurts your knees. If you twisted, if you're one of my twisters, you can bring your right hand through, and this hip is tighter. We're going to soon realize once you start to twist. You can breathe in and out through your nose. Go with the flow in this pose. Relax your jaw, relax the skin around your eyes. Then organize yourself back up. Up on your fingertips, open your heart and your chest. If you'd like. And then you can reach around with the opposite hand. Whoa, see where it is. So your ankle can go from side to side. So see if you can really strengthen your ankle. And so your toes are pointed up towards the sky. You can hold on to the inside or outside, whatever feels good. If you hold on to kind of the outside, it's a little bit easier to get your chest to come forward and then reach around with your other hand. Again, I'm putting pressure, like you can see with my shoulders. I press my foot back and so I can open up my shoulders, and it gives me just a little bit more balance. Organize yourself. Get yourself back together. Bring your toes together. One of my favorite Peloton guys, Cody's always like, and get your life back together. Every time he gives us a little bit of a rest, I think that's awesome. And one knee, bend your other knee. And then come forward onto your belly. Bring the tops of your feet to the ground. Make sure you have space. Extend your right arm out, palm facing down. Come onto your right hip. And then reach back around, because this never gets old. Grab the top of your foot. Just so, again, you can stretch out. Hip flexor, shoulders, opening up your heart and your chest. We've worked a lot on the lung points today, actually, with spinning our fingertips back and then just all these opening poses. Extend your left arm out. Come on to your side. Bend your top knee. Reach around, grab the top of your foot. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, roll your shoulder blades back and down, and pop up onto all fours, curl your toes under, and stand up on your knees. So we'll do we'll do 2 camels. So have your toes curled under, bring your hands to the small of your back. So your palms kind of rest right on your sacrum. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, keep your hips right over your knees, and then just see if you can come back. You don't have to come very far back. If that's not awesome on your wrist, you can fist and bring your elbows a little closer together. Take another breath here. In your core. So second option, so you could either do the exact same thing, or you can reach back for your heels, bring your heart and your chest up, or if that feels awesome, you can come on to the tops of your feet into full camel, and then bring the heels of your hands onto your heels. And if you want, you can bring your head back, but remember you have to bring it back up. All the way up. Bring your hands forward. Bring your knees back. Press into the heels of your hands. 2 cat and cows. Exhale, arch your back, look towards your belly. And cross your ankles and roll onto your seat. Bring your feet forward. Bring your hands forward. And then flatten your back and see if you can just hinge back. Bring your toes to the ground. And straighten out your legs. Bend your knees. Straighten. Bend. Bend. Straighten. Last one. Bend. Straighten. Good. Bring your feet to the ground. Bring your heart and your chest a little bit further forward. Now round all the way down into your back. Feet as wide as your hips. Your knees are straight in the sky. Bring your hands down towards your hips. Bring your hips up. Again, whenever you're in bridge, you want to look straight up, or you want to have your eyes closed, but your neck is straight. You don't want to look from side to side. And release your hands underneath your back. Move your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Really engage your glutes here. You can look up towards the sky. Take another nice deep breath. If you want to challenge, bring your right leg up. Left leg up. Separate your hands. Roll yourself all the way onto the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little bit of love. See if you can bring your knees out to the sides a little bit. And then bring your elbows, or bring your knees into your elbow creases. And I feel like that just really releases the lower back. Helps the shoulders a little bit. Back and forth. Grab a hold of the bottoms of your feet, and then either straighten one leg or straighten the other leg, just kind of like we started. See if you can bring the bottoms of the feet together. Hug your knees into your chest, knees together, toes together. Bring your nose to your knees. Nice little ball. Allow your shoulders to bend. Again, relax on the ground. Bring your knees over to your right. Extend your left arm out. Twist. And over to your other side. Extend your right arm out. Look over your right shoulder. Back into your chest. And extend your legs all the way out. If there's any other poses that you'd like to do, please feel free. You might be warmed up enough to. Or if you'd like to just shut off the video and come into Shavasana for as long as you'd like, that's an excellent option as well. Otherwise, you can follow me. Allow your hands, palms to be face up. Maybe organize your shoulders a little bit more. Wiggle around as much as you'd like. If you have any bolsters or anything, you can put those underneath your knees. If you want to prop up your shoulders, open up your heart and your chest, feel free to do that. And an awesome option, if you guys are near a wall like I am, you can spin around and bring your legs up the wall. Also, another really, really good one, if you're having trouble sleeping, just to really relax the nervous system. You can do this before, or if you've been for big walks or runs or anything like this. So good just to allow your system to release and relax, having all the blood rush into your hips. Breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, whatever feels comfortable for you. And breaths here. And your right hand to your belly. And then I just want you to have a little moment of gratitude for how your body moves. So not a little bit of appreciation. Your health. Arms above your head, give yourself a nice big stretch, and hug your knees into your chest. Roll onto your right hand side, pause there. Send out a little bit more love. Remember your intention. To a comfortable seated position. And bring your palms facing up wherever you are. You can be on your knees as well. Roll your shoulders back, close your eyes. Bring your forefingers down to touch. Slightly, so it just elongates the back of your neck. Your ways. Hopefully opening your heart and your chest, a little bit more balanced in your body. More love. The world. Strength, your grace, your perseverance, your time, your self-care. In this practice with all of you beautiful people. I really hope I get to see you guys all pretty soon. Lots of love. Namaste.